So the Bills take the win in a really, really tight game. I was wrong. I called the Pats. I was wrong on this one, but it was really close. And the Pats took a really, really big early lead that made me think I was right. Let's get into the video breakdown. But before we do, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It will really help me out, especially if you're a returning viewer. It means you like what you're seeing, but you're not hitting subscribe. Just hit subscribe. Help me out. Just takes a second. Look, I did it. You do it. Now you do it. Now let's get on with the breakdown. So we opened up the scoring with Drake Maye. He had a great game, and it was a great design play that pushed the defence to the right-hand side, leaving an opening on the left to Drake Maye to just run the ball in after what was a really good drive. They then make a stop, force the Bills to kick it back to them, and then very quickly after that score another touchdown, and it was Drake Maye again who found a gap in the defence. He threw for 155 yards, and he scored 2 touchdowns, and he was everywhere today. If you watch the game back, not only was he involved in the play, but he even made some really good blocks for TreVeyon Henderson to score later on in the game. And that's what you want for your quarterback. It highlights how good he's been this season. And although the Bills took the win to keep them in the hunt for the first place in their division, I think Drake Maye could hold his head up high. He was everywhere today, and it could have easily swung his way. But they went 2 touchdowns up in the second quarter. TreVeyon Henderson with a massive run, again, massively helped out by his offensive line. And he ran half the length of the pitch to score a touchdown. And it's 21-0 at this point. And I'm looking at thinking, well, Josh Allen has only thrown for 30 yards. They've kept him pretty quiet all game. They've made loads of stops. And that's the way to beat the Bills, right? You stop Josh Allen, you stop the Bills. And they were able to stop him in that first half. And fortunately for them, it wasn't the case in the second half. He ended up throwing for 198 yards. Like I said, 168 of those coming in the second half. Rushing for 48, scoring 3 touchdowns himself. So he had a Superman performance, like Josh Allen so often does. Had a Superman performance in the second half. He was helped out by Knox, who was their leading receiver. And he was helped out massively by Cook, who scored 3 touchdowns as well, as running 107 yards, which was huge. He's done that so many times now, and that really helps Allen out, and it opens up the receiving field, and he targeted Knox more than anybody else. The New England Patriots, on the other hand, they had a pretty even distribution on who they targeted with the throwing. They did a lot on the ground, 155 yards from TreVeyon Henderson. But at the point where I think the New England Patriots could have really turned the screw and finished the game off. They were 24-21 up at this point. Drake Maye took a deep shot, which was unfortunately picked by White. And it begs the question, well, why take that chance? You're ahead, you're leading the division, you could have just taken some time off the clock, picked up some first downs, and then gone for it. But no, they went for the deep shot, and then you realise why later on. Josh Allen did something very, very similar, targeting Shakir. He caught the ball anyway, but there was some pass interference, so he would have got the ball placed where the foul was made, and they went on and scored again. So those fine margins, they always win games in football. I thought both teams could have walked off the pitch deserving the win. Some great performances all round, and it was a really, really good game to watch. I was also wrong about the Broncos-Packers match. I thought the Packers might win this one, but the Broncos have won it, making them the #1 seed in the AFC at the moment. They look like they're going to be the favourites. I'm not sure if anyone's going to beat them to that #1 slot now. But New England are still in the driving seat for the AFC East. They still look like they're going to win the division. But this was huge from the Buffalo Bills. It keeps them in the hunt for finishing top of the AFC East. So fair play to them again. Huge result. Great win against one of their biggest rivals. Josh Allen again, that second half. He was everywhere, and he looked like he could do anything. Again, it's early doors here in the UK. I haven't had a chance to watch all the games. I know that the Chiefs lost. I know that there was an ACL injury for Patrick Mahomes. And as if the Kansas City Chiefs season couldn't get any worse, they didn't make the playoffs, and now their star quarterback is injured. And you know what ACLs are like. He could be out for the start of the next season as well. So we'll see. Hopefully he's okay. But we're looking at next year for the Kansas City Chiefs now. Great win from the Bills. Can't wait to watch the rest of the games. I hope you enjoyed the weekend's football. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.